What's up, guys? It is Maxwell back with the next J of War recap. This time, of course, CWL invite week 6 against Elite Gaming. And as you can see, we pulled out a dominating victory, 113 to 106. 7-star victory, very nicely done to the team. That puts us at 5-1 inside CWL invite, and of course on top of the league along with 6 other teams who have the same record. So things are going well. Things are going well over here in Germany, guys. And yeah, how did we do? First up, you're going to be able to see that Elite Gaming 2-starred all our 11s. However, except one, of course. However, they needed 111 attack to actually 2-star one of our bases, so realistically they did fail the 10v11 2-star on 2 bases. We had an awesome performance, 10v11 2-starred all their 10s with all the 11s with just 10 attacks, so that was awesome. And yeah, I'd say as usual we jump right into the first attack and then get in the stats a bit later, but definitely a very nice war for us. Did well on every Town Hall level except Town Hall 9, so due to that I think it is fair that I only show one Town Hall 9 attack today. Also, we did not have too many fresh 3-stars, I believe it was like 4, 5, 6, something along those lines, so yeah, not even too many attacks to choose from. And also I do want to show you guys 2 10 versus 11 2-stars today, so which were both fresh hits, so for that reason we are gonna keep it to one Town Hall 9 attack today, and that should be, yeah, 8 attacks for today's video. And then in the end of this video, guys, if you keep watching, I'm gonna have another little twist for you guys, so definitely look out for that. So beautiful funnel right here by Leo, who is starting us off with the good old Stoned Hobo. Has created, as I already mentioned, an awesome funnel here. Everything and their friend going into the core. Queen takes out the Lava Hound, of course. And other than that, he is pretty much smashing the entire base with his kill squad already. Sends in a couple of Hoggies. And yeah, at this point the backhand Tesla farm popped. And that's where he had to stay very patient. All the way towards the end of this attack, but you guys will be able to see that he does just that, and then he's gonna end up having 12 Hogs left for the back end of this base with BK tanking. So yeah, that is gonna be more than enough. So at this point, guys, it was very important, as I said, to stay patient, not panic, not rush, and just wait for your heroes to swing back around to tank these final defenses. I believe that's also what CC in War Whales always says. Just stay patient, and yeah, then he sends in all the Hogs, and the Hogs are enough to overwhelm this Tesla farm, take it out, and also the last Archer Tower. And yeah, a very nice hit for sure. And that moves us right on up to 10 versus 10 action. We had 5 10v10 triples, so very good, definitely. We had quite a few attempts as well this war, because as I already mentioned, we did so good 10v11, so we had a lot of 10v10 attacks. First 10v10 is gonna come by Richard, actually Jojo, and Richard grabbing all the 10v10s for us inside this war. Richard with 1, Jojo with 4 actually, so awesome war, of course, by Jojo. And yeah, let's see. So Richard comes in here with the test wall breaker. There were actually 2 mini bombs at this spot here at the bottom where he meant to break in, which was pretty nasty, but it's all good. He was able to handle it very early in war once again as well. He just stepped in and said, all right, I'll grab this base real quick. You spot for me, I attack, and then we're gonna get this low weight one over with. That's what he did. So yeah, as you guys could see, pretty nice value for his opener, and then quite a few spells, of course, left to kill this base with a huge amount of loons and lava hounds. Skelly spell kill on the queen did go pretty smooth, I want to say, for this one. Yeah, it did go pretty good. The queen died relatively quickly. Also, she did not jump a wall, so that was definitely well done at this point. Of course, it's pretty much already over, taking out the last final defenses here. Not gonna be able to stop him, so good job to Richard on 22. 21, the first of the yo-yo triples. I was kinda confused, guys. I kinda confused myself. Should I use the German pronunciation yo-yo, or should I say use the English pronunciation Jojo? You guys let me know in the comments. I'm always sort of torn on that. But yeah, coming in right here on base number 21 with some more Suicide Lalo, 2 skeleton spells this time though for the queen kill. Baby Dragon setting off the funnel. In comes the king just a bit late, so the Baby Dragon does get targeted, but it was actually not meant to do anything after it got down the Town Hall anyways, pretty much. So yeah, BK of course now tanking. In come the Warbreakers. This one of course once again scouted, so did know that there was no little bomb over there. Queen gets herself some air skellies, so that's some nice suicide value as well, of course, to get some air skellies out of the way. It's always pretty healthy. Comes in with 2 hasted loons to take out this archer tower, tank a bit for the queen, improve her pathing, and also make the pathing into the Inferno tower a bit cooler. Does not quite get the expo down, but doesn't really need to either. So here comes a Warbreaker to lure away the Hound. Yo-Yo has the archer on him, so that's nice. That's something that Richard didn't do, which I argued about with him, but he didn't want to give in, and I guess he tripled. So I guess I didn't have too many arguments there, but in my opinion, you should always bring 1 or 2 or 3 archers just to lure the Lava Hound away in the Suicide Lalo attacks, because I don't think that is not worth it. It is so little troop space, and it can sometimes really help you out. But anyways, this base once again absolutely smashed, guys. Suicide Lalo is still so strong, and don't worry, we're gonna see a bit more of that with the upcoming Yo-Yo attacks. So let's see, base number 18 is next according to my list. And would you know it, some more Suicide Lalo, some more Yo-Yo, and this, oh no, this is not the one, but there is gonna be an attack, guys, with the most awesome funnel of all time. That's gonna come, I believe that's the next one on number 12, although I'm not quite sure. It's definitely one of the Lord Casper attacks, but we'll see. First up, the Warbreakers are coming in here to grab 2 air defenses, of course, and some more air targeting defenses to be able to crack open the pathing for this base. Queen steps in, Skelly spell kill is meant to attract the enemy queen, and it does work out beautifully. As you can see, enemy queen stands close, his queen pops the ability, gets the enemy queen down, and even the expo after, so some huge value here for the suicide for the cost of only 1 skeleton spell. The initial targeting is a bit awkward now with this mortar there, but has made sure that enough loons are gonna peel off towards the center. Down goes the mortar, and now it's looking a lot better as far as the pathing goes. That 1 cannon here is gonna be a little bit of a pain, but the loons are gonna backtrack, take that one out nicely, and then they are sweeping their way through the middle of the space. Beautiful looking Lalo, and yeah, quite an overkill. That's at least what it looks like at this stage. And it also ended up being quite a commanding 3-star. Rage spell still left, there it goes, on top of the Inferno Tower. 2 loons get in there. At this point he was of course celebrating. And yeah, base 18 absolutely smashed. Up next is 12. Let's hop right in. As I mentioned, Lord Casper. And this is not the one, so the one with the most beautiful funnel of all time is going to be the one after. This time Yo-Yo using GoboLaLo for his advantage, coming in with the queen right here to of course help out with the funneling. Grabbing a free trash buildings in the beginning is never a bad thing. In comes the golem. The queen is taking damage from the mortar and a wizard tower now, so she's dropping a little bit of health. In comes the jump spell as well. This was a damage CC if I remember correctly, hence the queen going into the kill squad. Outside rage spell there to speed along the bowlers. Those level 2 bowlers, they don't have so much health, so a giant bomb really hurts. And yeah, as you guys can see, damage you see. So Elite Gaming to trying to troll one of our dips, but we found the base early enough to be able to perform a 10 versus 10 attempt on it. And as you guys have already seen, it was successful as well, so that is of course sweet. Oh yeah, I believe this is the attack where I made the Kawada call when I said it was when I said nice try in the middle of the attack, and it ended up being a triple. and actually quite a convincing one in the end. But you guys will see why I said that pretty soon here. Whenever this Inferno Tower did not go down, I thought it was over already, but he had some more loons coming in for that, so was able to get that down. And then the heal spell was also so good, keeping all those loons alive. And all of a sudden, there's so many loons left and so little defensive power to keep them away. So, yeah, another one being dropped by Yo-Yo. Inferno Tower, last defensive building to go down. And now, guys, get ready for the nicest funnel ever on this Batman base here, or Bat base, or whatever you want to call it. Definitely an interesting one. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome, guys. The pathing that's being created for this one here would, I believe the LaLo that he's gonna do could have been done by any player inside CWL invite. But you guys just keep watching for a second. I will be right back with you. So as you can see, using the golem swings around the base technique here, and then another Suicide Queen taking out the Town Hall at first. She's gonna step in, grab a couple more Archer Towers for herself, and then of course push the Bowlers and the King into the base to take out enemy Queen, which is the goal right here. Perfect Queen targeting, takes out that Archer Tower that was nearest to the kill squad. One Hawk comes in for this air defense, also a very nice touch, of course. That cannon is distracted at first and then gets taken out by the Bowlers. And now take a look at the pathing, guys. Could it get any better? I don't think so. The Queen even gets herself another Archer Tower and some more trash buildings. And yeah, that's what I meant when I said this LaLo could have been done by anybody. But of course the opener took quite a bit of timing and skill. So yeah, this weird base here getting taken out with a humongous overkill. 2 swag haste spells in the back as well, guys. Here goes the last spell that he's going to drop in the heal spell, and then gonna swag, as I said, the 2 haste spells. So beautiful, beautiful hit on this weird base here. And yeah, guys, all the 3 stars coming through the air here. LaLo is strong. LaLo is strong. 2 10v11 hits that I do want to show you guys. Both of these fresh hits. First up, Curry, who I believe... Wait, let me check back. I don't want to say anything wrong. Grab the 4-pack. Yeah, Curry with the 4-pack this war. Awesome stuff to him. 10v11 struggles that we had last week. Definitely not apparent this week, so... very nice job to the 10v11 squad, I gotta say. Curry coming in with the hasted loons to take out this first Archer Tower here. As you can see, that frees up a bunch of buildings which he's gonna be able to take out with a wizard and some minions if he so chooses. Couple of archers also coming in for some snipes. And yeah, that's how he's gonna start things off. Let's see, up next is the Scout Loon or Coco Loon, whatever you wanna call it. Queen Walk now coming in here. And she gets a rage spell right away, of course, because the Warden hits so hard, and together with a level 5. That's level 5, right? Level 5 Expo, level 4? I believe it's level 5. I'm not quite sure on the levels, guys. A maxed out Expo is what we're gonna say. Yeah, together with that, it's gonna be able to do a lot of damage, of course, and that's why I needed the rage spell right away. Eagle Artillery goes down so early. Oh yeah, I believe this is actually... I don't know. This walk sounds familiar to me. I believe it was a plan that they had very early in the war. But yeah, let's see. So Expo goes down. Queen steps towards Dark Elixir storage. Enemy BK stays out of range nicely. Queen is gonna deal with the Lava Hound, so you guys know it is time for ×4 speed. Lava Hound goes down. We've got archers, we've got minions helping out with the pups. Queen is now going to grab the Dark Elixir storage. There we go. And then she's going to target the enemy BK. I am not sure if that was the intended goal, Queen ability, or if he wanted to enter on the other side. But anyways, he is able to either adjust very quickly or just follow through with the plan. Interesting decision here to use the freeze spell so early to freeze the Inferno Tower. Decides to rage the Queen back up. She has already used her ability, of course, but it is going to pay off for him because he is going to get this Inferno Tower down without the Bowlers or Valkyries even close. Rage Spell has been used, and now he's gonna be careful on the Queen not taking away the buildings from the Valkyries. But as you guys can see, King and Queen are actually going to step in to take out the Town Hall here, so all the Valkyries really need to do is pick up some more percentage points. Well, they don't need to because he's already over 50%, but all that they are going to be coming in to do, and he's actually going to end up with 67% or something, I think. Definitely a very sexy percentage. So great hit by Curry, great war, shout out to him, MVP of the war for sure, together with Yo-Yo with the 4 10v10 triples. Crop coming in with a plan that I actually suggested and planned together with him, so going to give myself 10 to 20% on this hit, but he had a very clean execution, so definitely gotta give the heads up to him. He had been pretty unlucky with his first attack, so he was kind of bummed out. He was like, man, it's not working, and then he came in with this one and grabbed a fresh 2-star, so definitely very well done to Crop. Very, very good for the team. This was actually the first 2-star that we got in the entire war, so on the first evening, late at night, he was able to drop it, so yeah, very, very good. A wizard, of course, funneling the Queen over here, gets taken out by the Queen. The minion did unfortunately not work, but of course a fresh hit, so we couldn't know that. Very short Queen walk, just 3 healers here. She gets a rage spell as well, just to pretty much funnel, because the top funnel was sort of difficult. Some of the wall breakers do get targeted by the Eagle Artillery here, but the wall gets opened up very quickly. 1 Valkyrie in there as well to trigger some eventual bombs or help out with ground skeleton traps, which ended up working pretty nicely actually. The entire idea of this attack was to have a huge kill squad pushing up into this middle part of the base and pretty much take out everything. Nice free spell down on the Inferno Tower, Wiz Tower, getting this pretty much entire compartment frozen up. King triggers the Giant Bomb. The Queen is going to deal with the Town Hall while the bowlers rack up some more percentage. Queen still has her ability. There we go. Queen ability, and then he accidentally dropped both of his minions at the same time. Otherwise he could have gotten another gold storage, so ended up with 50% on the dot. Very nicely done to Crop. Great hit on base number 1. And yeah, guys, we're gonna go over the stats for this war really quick, and then we're gonna wrap it up for today. So 10 versus 10 3-stars, 5 for us, 2 for Elite Gaming. Dips, 11 versus 10 attacks, perfect dips for us, 10 out of 10 for J-Off. That looks pretty beautiful, and we have only had it once so far this season, so shout out to all our Town Hall 11s, well done to you guys. 2 dip fails for Elite Gaming and 1 11 versus 11 2-stars, so that's technically another dip fail. And then the 10 versus 11, 5 out of 10 for us, 50% hit rate, very nicely done. 4 out of 15 for Elite Gaming, 27% hit rate, and as you can see, one of the 11s even remained 1-star, so pretty much beat them all over the map, except Town Hall 9, I gotta admit it, they were better than we were at Town Hall 9. Just 45% hit rate Town Hall 9 for us this week, but yeah, it happens. Town Hall 9 was, I guess, the weakest part of our game this week, but we were able to make up for it with a great 10v11 and then 10v10 performance and perfect dips, so it's looking good. And guys, I wanted to tease you a little bit, I already said it. Right after the CWL matchup, we matched up with White Temple, unfamiliar name, but in the clan description it says they are an official feeder to Elite Gaming. So yeah, after we just wiped the floor with Elite Gaming, just kidding, big respect to you guys, of course. We've got their feeder on our hands, so we're gonna be gonna have to see what we are going to be able to do with those guys. If you would like to see a attacking live video from me from this war, definitely let me know in the comments, and if I get some good feedback, I think I'll do that tonight. I'm in with my 11 and my Town Hall 9, so how about I'll even give you guys a choice today. You can, if you want to see me attack, you can post it in the comments, and you can even choose between my Town Hall 9 and my Town Hall 11 if you want to do so. So yeah, I believe that's all I want to say. Once again, GG's to Elite Gaming, respect to you guys, good war. Unfortunate that you were not quite able to have your best war this time, but awesome one for us for sure. And yeah, 5-1 inside CWL invite right now, inside the first season ever, so feels good, man. We're looking good towards the playoffs, and that's gonna do it for this recap for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.